Hey guys, what's up, Warriors? Hope you had a great Memorial Day, 2020. Woo-hoo! I'm going to try to do a Jamie Slate video. Let me know if it's as good as Coach Slate, because we know that Coach Slate rocked on this stuff. And then I'm going to be making a net puzzle. That'll be your homework for this week for offense and defense alignment. Um, Especially, we're talking about the front four. That guy, that guy, that guy, and that guy. Focus on the front four today. All right. So we're going to show you 6 clips from Flint Kearsley. One, because we play Flint Kearsley first game this year at Wood Stadium, Field Turf in Flint. Awesome, awesome stadium. Tons of history there. Then we're going to show you 2 31 fronts, 2 22 fronts, and 2 40 fronts. All right. And see what we do well in these 6 clips and things that we could do better. All right. Thought using video maybe help it make it easier to see, to visualize. Right. All right. So the first clip right here is a 22 pinch. Remember that when we're in 22, we are not going to sit in 22. When I say sit, we're not just going to play the offensive lineman's block. We are going to slant and angle and stunt and move when we're in a 22. Now, it's hard to see, if we're in a 22, but trust me, we are in a 22. All right. So the first thing is what's the call strength wise? The running back is not next to the quarterback, but he's still offset. And we have all this field over here. So we're going to set the front to the right. Strong right, strong right. There is no tight end or wing. But like I said, we have lots of field over here. And we also have this running back that's offset a little bit. So that would be where we're going to call the strength, which means my stud is in a 5 technique, outside shoulder of the tackle. My tackle is head up. Remember, it's a 22. 22. So the tackle is head up on the guard. The nose is head up on the guard. And then the backside end is in an outside shade of the tackle. All right? 22 pinch. So what do we do when we pinch? Right? So it's easy for the inside 2 guys. Right? They're both pinching A gap. So Wade Witskill will be ripping into that gap right there. Boom. Ryan Green rips into that gap. Boom. All right. Remember the technique. Wade's going to step with his inside foot. He's going to throw the left arm, dip his left shoulder. Right. Get skinny, grab grass, and then want to get to the heels. Want to get to there. All right. Ryan Green is stepping with his inside foot, ripping with his right arm, grabbing grass, getting skinny. Now, ends are looking to rip inside the gap. But remember, all right, remember ends that if this tackle down blocks, we do not expect you to get inside that tackle down block. If this tackle down blocks, we don't want that end to try to rip inside a tackle down block. We want that defensive end to be able to rip right off of them. So we're still flat. We're still pinching. We're not running upfield. We're still pinching and squeezing, but we're not ripping inside. Now, if the tackle base blocks or steps outside, then heck to the yeah. We're ripping inside. Okay? 22 pinch. Caleb on this, as we're going to see. All right? Well, let's go ahead and watch it. All right? 22 pinch. We'll do it in slow motion. Caleb is right there to make the play. See the defensive end down here? He squeezes good, but he's a little bit upfield. He's got to tackle. It's a pinch. So we want you to tackle this. And Blake Meachek will stay outside and tackle the quarterback. What ends up here is Caleb goes a little bit upfield at the end and tackles the quarterback, and then Blake folds in and makes the play on the running back. All right? Wade Witzkel does a great job ripping inside. Ryan Green gets double teamed. All right? So when you get double teamed, boom, boom, you cannot get driven off the ball. Is that going to be hard to get through the gap? Darn right it's going to be hard to get through the gap, but you're still doing your technique of dipping and ripping, throwing that right arm and turning your shoulders and getting low. You stay low, you can split that double team. Guarantee you can split the double team. All right? And Ryan's got to get better on that. Aaron does a wonderful job ripping inside. All right? So let's again do that slow motion so you can see. See how Blake makes the play. See how high Ryan Green is, right? Ryan Green is way too high. He gets double teamed out of there. I don't expect Ryan Green to make that play. Don't get me wrong. But he's got to stay on the line of scrimmage. Stay on the line of scrimmage. Split that double team. Stay there. Aaron's doing a great job getting through the gap. See? Aaron's through the gap. Wade Witzkel has got to then kind of put the brakes on and don't let that lineman push him that way. Caleb is in a good spot. 22 pinch. Loved running 22 pinches. Love running 22 angles. Love running 22 slants. All that creates movement, slant, and angle is good stuff. Hard for the offensive line to block it. Okay? We'll do it one more time. They get a couple yard gain, 3-yard gain. All right, good football play. All right, so we're going to do another 22 pinch, right? So I'm showing 2 22 pinches, 2 40s, and 2 31s. All right, so notice twins, twins. Back is set over here. So we're going to go ahead and set the front here. But understand, guys, that in a 22, right, all of our guys are mirrored. He's in a 5, he's in a 5, he's in a 2, he's in a 2. Right? We're anticipating, that they could run the ball back this way. But again, when you have a lot of field, sometimes we set the front to the field. And that's what they're going to do here. This guy is going in motion. And then they're running jet. This running back is going to go ahead and try to block, support. He's blocking, right? And then he's getting the ball, and they're running jet, right? So it's an outside play, and running a 22 pinch isn't necessarily the best call on an outside play. However, if you penetrate, you can disrupt backfield stuff, right? And we penetrate here, right? So Aaron Norfleet is pinching, right through that gap. Ryan Green should be pinching through that gap. Wade Witzkel should be pinching through that gap. And Caleb, again, should be coming right off his rear end if he's blocking down, which he is blocking down, right? 22 pinch, we're taking the 2 A gaps away, and we're taking the 2 B gaps away. All right? Key guy is Aaron Norfleet because he's able to penetrate. This tackle thinks he's going to reach, And Aaron Norfleet knifes right inside so that when the ball carrier gets the ball, Aaron's right there, makes the tackle for a 5-yard loss. All right? There you see him making the play. Let's rewind it. See how the rest of us do. Watch Ryan Green. One thing we all have to get better, right, is move when the football moves. That's a quiz question. We move when the football moves. Notice center, football. Football's moved. We haven't moved. Then we move. We got to get better at moving when the ball's moved. That'll help us. That helps us get in the gap that we're charging. Right? So watch Ryan Green. Does he get in his gap? He does a great job. Rips right through his gap right there. Caleb comes hard right off the end right there. He's doing a great job. Wade Whitskill, it's hard to see him right there, but the offensive guard's trying to cut him off. And Wade is kind of stuck. See how he's down at his legs? And then he's driving his knee. I would like Wade to kind of throw that rip better so he can clear it better. See how he takes him longer? Then he steps on his head. Good job, Wade. But I would say Wade could do a better job of throwing that left arm as he rips to protect against that cutoff by the guard. Right? Then he could get in there better. Right? But for the most part, everybody's doing a good job. Everybody's getting through the gap, penetrating, making a play. All right. 31. Or excuse me, we're now in 40. All right. So in 40, we lined up here, but now this guy's going to set as a sniffer. All right. So in 40, let's make sure we know where we're lining up. He's on air. We set the front over here to the left because we considered the wing the strength. He moves, and we did not shift back. We had a linebacker, and we stay. Right? So he's on air, the defensive end. The tackle is in a 4-eye. Nose tackle is in a 0. Other end is in a 4-eye. And then this defensive end, he's in a 9. Right? That's supposed to be a 9. How about that? What you're going to discover in the 40 front guys is usually one guy doesn't get blocked. In this case, Wade will not get blocked. And the mistake that Wade makes is when he doesn't get blocked, he attacks too far upfield. He whiffs on this play. He's right in the position to make the play, but he runs too far upfield. He needs to be here, and go flat down the line of scrimmage, not over penetrating. Ryan does a good job hitting the center, getting off the block. Aaron does a good job. I think Aaron gets double teamed. He's got the same thing. When you get double teamed, guys, you got to attack and split the double team. We are splitting double teams. All right? Let's see how he does. How we do. Slow motion. See how Wade's right there. Wade is unblocked. A little slow off the ball. He runs upfield. Should be going flat right now. Boom. Flat. He goes flat. He makes that tackle. Notice double team on Aaron Norfleet. Double team. He's got to split it. Right? Split that double team. Make a pile. Do not get driven. He's got to be better on that. Ryan Green, linebackers come up and help make a play. All right? That's your 40 front. Let's back to the beginning. All right, 40 front again. We set the front to the left. Strong left because we got a wing. He's outside the wing. Wade is in a 4-eye, right? 4-eye. Head up. 4-eye. He's on air. Lined up outside the wing. All right? Or at least outside shoulder to head up on that wing. All right? Again, understand that he's probably going to be unblocked or he's going to be unblocked. Be ready for the guard to pull. When that guard pulls, you get in his hip pocket. This play, this guard is going to pull and block Aaron. All right? Aaron does a pretty decent job, but Wade definitely does a better job this time. And he squeezes and makes the tackle this time. All right? 40 front. No stunts, just regular 40. There he is making the play. Ryan Green goes the opposite way. I think that was a call. He doesn't do it wrong. Aaron Norfleet, again, right there. He's got to see that trap quicker, but he plugs it up really well. Enough that Wade can make that play. All right? And then Caleb Rainmaker is just coming upfield. On the play, 0 gain. All right, that brings us back. This is our 5th play out of 6. These are 2 fronts or 31. And we're in 31 a lot. All right? Where do we call the strength? Right? We got doubles here. We have doubles here. But the running back is set into the boundary. And we have all this field over here. So we set the front over here to the field. So Aaron Norfleet is in a 5. Wade Whitskill is in a 3. Ryan Green is in a 1. Caleb Rainmaker is in a 5. Right? What can we anticipate? You get a lot of down blocks if you're the stud. And that's what they end up doing here. They run power read, and they double team Wade Whitskill. They block back on Ryan Green. They cut off Caleb Rainmaker, and then they're optioning Aaron Norfleet. Wade does a great job of splitting the double team. Aaron does a great job of penetrating, and he doesn't know what to do. So he ends up keeping it, and he waits so long, Caleb on the backside makes the play. We're not in a stunt right now. It's just 31, just like what we did with 40. All right, beautiful. Aaron Norfleet comes unblocked. They don't know what to do with him. Quarterback's confused. Should I keep it? You know, if you're really good, you tackle both of them. Simple as that. I mean, if he gave the ball to the running back, there was room over here. Right? So that's a good play by Aaron. Again, Wade Whitskill is not getting knocked off the ball. He's doing a great job. This is Wade right there, staying on the line of scrimmage. Great job, Wade. And then who makes the tackle is Caleb Rainmaker. Watch how Caleb attacks and then folds and then makes the play. There's Caleb right there. Aaron tackles the running back. Caleb runs the quarterback. Wade Whitskill has split the double team. Split the double team. Caleb with the tackle. Good football play right there. Run it back. See the whole thing, full speed. Loss of 2. All right, last play. You can bring this back. All right, last play. Move myself up here. All right, so the running back is set over here. You have a wing right there, so it's a strong what? Exactly. It is a strong left. Strong left. So our stud is going to be head up to inside shoulder on this wing. Ryan Green's in a 3 technique. Wade Witzkel's in a 1. Aaron Norfleet's on a 5 on the backside. Okay? 31. The key to this football play is, can this guy block our defensive end? We're saying he better not be able to block our defensive end. Look at the little guy. He's a little spiny hindy. He wants to carry the ball. He doesn't want to block. Right? So as a DN, when you're lined up versus a wing, you got to be able to hit him and get off of him. You're going to see that Carter does a good job. And I would say the biggest problem that Carter makes is that he penetrates too far upfield, because the running back is going to go around like that. And once you defeat that block and you recognize it, you want to go flat down the line of scrimmage and make that tackle. Don't run upfield, because then the guy will beat you. Right? He's a running back for a reason. He can run. All right? Everybody else does a pretty decent job maintaining their gaps, but it's Carter Armstrong. Defensive ends to the field, get ready to play some football, because they love coming at you. Tacks on the wing, and right there, you should start working sidelines. Don't go upfield, work that way. RJ's coming up to help out. Carter makes the tackle, but it's a 6-yard gain. And I think one of the reasons why, is that if RJ recognizes this and goes flatter sooner, he tackles for loss. So defensive ends, all of us, we cannot over-penetrate. All right? Attack the guy. Boom. He attacks the guy. You recognize it's supposed to run outside. Don't go upfield anymore. All right? Work that way. Work that way. And he would have made that tackle there for a 2-3-yard loss instead of him getting the game. All right? As far as the other guys, sometimes they run the opposite way, right? And that's what they do here. Wade and Aaron attacking, get off the block. Ryan Green does a good job getting off the block, running in pursuit, even though he gets pushed. He is Carter Armstrong, strong side defensive end. All right? We can put you in whatever fronts we want to put you in, whether it's a 40, a 22, a 31, a 13. We got Coach Slate's got plenty of front, and we can stem you and move you. But understand, as a defensive lineman, these things are your friends. You have to be very violent with your hands. You have to be able to throw offensive linemen. You have to be able to use your hands and get rid of people. And you got to be able to run and get your butt to the football. So we're going to put you in good positions, and we're going to help you be successful. But if you want to be a dude as a D lineman, whether you're a freshman, JV, or varsity, you have to dominate and run and be aggressive for the guy in front of you. You got to have a nose for that football. You have to have a burning desire to get to that football and make plays. All right, we're going to help you out. Let's put you in the right place. You got to go ahead and make the play. All right. Hope this helped you. This is a 25-minute video. I went over a little bit longer than I wanted, but I think this is a good teaching tool. I'm going to leave it up on the Google Classroom until football starts, so all summer, so that you can take quizzes on it and look at it and get better. right? Be a warrior today. Let's get better.